Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Quick video today around the prints that I had done using photos from the G9. But before we get into that, welcome. Aperture to zoom, as the name implies. We're going to cover everything from A to Z in the photography and videography space. So look, if that sort of resonates with you and you want to follow along, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe. Probably more important to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I create a new video. That being said, let's get into the G9 and these couple of photos that I had printed. Now, I've always wanted to experiment and get some photos printed. And I finally sort of took the plunge, went to go and see a printer, looked at some options, price point and so forth and so on. And I decided to go with some canvas prints just for our apartment here. Some photos that I took, one in South Africa that I liked and a second one at a place called the Spit here. Now let me just say straight off the bat, could these photos have done with some additional editing? Absolutely. Right? Is the exposure and that spot on? Not 100%. I'll be the first to admit it. But doesn't detract from the quality of what this camera can produce. So what I'm trying to say is my skills in the photography and videography space at best would be intermediate, right? Beginner to intermediate. A seasoned professional with this camera in hand and an idea to print some pics will absolutely get way better results. There is a setting in here that I think it's called high resolution, where you can use that if you specifically want to print photos, which I haven't even done yet. But the point of this video I'm trying to showcase is that this camera, I know the Lumix G9 Mark II is out, and that's a 24 or 25 megapixel camera. The G9 is 20 megapixel. But that does not detract from the fact that this camera still produces the goods today in 2024. And if you want a value-laden camera, right, at a good price, and when I say entry-level price, I'm talking about very competitive, but highly professional. You can't look further than the Panasonic Lumix G9 Micro Four Thirds camera. I got this camera after the Lumix G7, which I'm using to record this video. Still a favorite of mine. The next one is my trusty G9 with a Leica 12 to 60 millimeter lens. It is nothing short of spectacular. Plus the 100 to 400, which is what I used to capture the cheetah photo, and I think I used the 12 to 60 to do that sunset at Southport on the Gold Coast here. And like I said, those photos are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. They are probably a reflection of where my skills sit at the moment, and I make no apologies for that, because photography is a progression, right? I'm maybe at best in the 100s or hundreds of photos. In order to really hone your craft, we need to get into the thousands and thousands of photos taken. I'm only just starting to have a look at Lightroom and editing and things like that. So I'm not ashamed of where my photos are. I don't care. You know, the reality of the situation is I will just continue taking photos, and so long as I'm learning, so long as I'm tweaking, so long as I'm challenging myself, success is inevitable. So like I said in the beginning, short video just to showcase what the Lumix G9 can do if we decide to print. I'm going to be putting some prints together over the course of the time on different materials as my editing skills improve, as my photography skills improve, and I'll start sharing those with you. If you have printed with the G9, please drop some comments and some feedback. Share your experiences with us. Put a photo in there so we can have a look. Any tips and tricks that you can help us out with is always much appreciated. All right, guys, final call. If you want to, hit the like button, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, drop a comment. If you've got this far, very, very well done. And we will no doubt catch up in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.